Hello and welcome to another No Flipping Excuses training video. My name is Michael Bredhauer, and today we're going to be covering using Fix Your Funnel, which is our text message and dialer service that we're using. Now, by now, if watching this video, you should have already received an email to the email that we set up, so it would be your name at jasonlucasey.com, and then within that email, you would have found a message from Fix Your Funnel saying that you have whatever set up to go ahead and set up your credentials, essentially setting up your password and everything. So go ahead and set that up. Once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and do the login. So it's dialer.fixyourfunnel.com/agent, just or /agent. I don't know. I always get those messed up, but just go ahead and bookmark this page. And then once you go ahead and bookmark it, go ahead and log in here, and I'm going to show you the dialer. And because that's how it opens up automatically to the dialer. So it doesn't look like much on the dialer. What you do here, and this is what I recommend. This is how we're going to show you how to do it. So go to manual. You can go to search as well. So if you wanted to go to search Jason Lucasey, if you're dialing up a name, you can do that as well. But sometimes contact sheets have multiple, and there might be multiple different numbers. So what I recommend is when you're dialing out to somebody, we're going to do manual. So now that we've logged in, we're here in our dialer. If you're using this service, right, the very first time we're going to talk about, we're using it to make calls, because this is how you're going to make your outbound calls. And if it's going from an email, so you got an email from a customer and they're having a customer service question, they left a voicemail or whatever, and you need to reach back out to them. So we'll have the contact sheet pulled up within Infusionsoft, which again, you should have your login already set up, and then you can log into Infusionsoft and you can copy the number. Now, you can download the plugin if you're using Google Chrome to have Fix Your Funnel, the plugin right there, and you can actually dial the call right from here. But as you can see, when I do that, I'm not going to let it ring because I don't want to bother Jason right now, but when it rings, or when it starts dialing, you can see it drops down and covers the email. So that can be a problem sometimes, which is why I don't like making phone calls from here. But the text thing is very cool. This is a test text message. Don't reply. And there I go, just sent the text to Jason. But I did all that within the contact sheet. So, but we're talking about calling. So what you do is copy the number and go back over here to, I can close that. Go back over here to dialer, and you can go ahead, copy and paste it in there. Now, I'm not going to call them up right now just because I don't want to bother them. I actually have this one open from before, which is it's not live, it's just open on my end. But when you click dial, this will pop up, and you can go ahead and choose what it is you want to do. You can leave a voice, you send it a voicemail, hold, hang up, transfer. So once you dial, it opens up, and then you can talk to them through your computer. Now, when you're doing this through your computer, you need to do it through a landline. If you're not using it through a landline and using a headset wired into your computer, you're going to have to use your cell phone. And the cell phone has an app. Fix Your Funnel does have an app for you to do that. But if you're using the computer, you might want to have it plugged into a landline for better connection. So you're going to need decent connection speed to do the phone call through the computer. And like I said, if you can't, I'll make a video on the using the app. So you can transfer the phone. You can transfer it to your phone. So if you're dialing out from here and the connection's not good, you can go ahead and transfer it to number or agent. So let's just say you're talking to this person and you want to transfer to your cell phone because you need to get up from your computer or whatever it is, and you're not done on the phone, or you just have a few more things. Whatever the reason is, you can transfer to a number like this, dial in the phone number, and click transfer. It'll ring to the phone. You can pick up. So if you're on the phone with somebody, you would just say, excuse me one moment, can I put you on a brief hold while I look at something? Or, excuse me, I need to transfer phones, can I put you on a brief hold? That's all you got to tell them. Hang up and hold. So make sure when you're done with the call, you do click hang up. So I hope that shows you the dialer right there. So I'm going to go ahead and click hang up because we're done with this call. Now, that's the dialer. For text messenger, we're going to go up here to messenger. Now, your messages will be under the green box right here where it says, if you highlight it, it says My Conversations. Red is messages that have not been assigned to anybody. So that means somebody has sent a message to us or responded to a text message that we sent out, and like a broadcast, not a direct. So if it comes from an automatic broadcast and they respond back to it, it'll come into this little box, and it means like nobody's responded back, nobody's claimed the conversation. So first, let me show you. If you click on the green one, My Conversations, and this one's Open Conversations, but we'll click on the first one, My Conversations. Okay, so here shows our open conversations, and as you can see, here is the text message we just sent from the Infusionsoft contact sheet using the Google Chrome plugin. So you don't have to do it through Google Chrome, because you can also do it from here. I'm not going to keep bothering him with test text message. I'm not sure why it logged me out, but let me log back in here. Okay, and going through here, now that I know, so like I said, we had sent this text message out to Jason as a test just to show you how to send the test. So let's just say we had our conversation with Jason. As a matter of fact, I could be able to pull one up. Here's a conversation I had with a student, and it was one of these automatic things that came from an automatic broadcast. So this purple, when the text message comes up purple, that it means it's coming from a campaign. And then it tells you right here, who's responding. So, we're having a conversation about, just trying to get them back in the account. And a lot of our text messages that are automatic, they're pretty much just reminders to let the student know, hey, we're trying to get you back into your account, or, we have a question about it, or I sent you an email, can you please check? And that's how we do it. So here we go. See, I had the conversation, and now that we've settled it, the conversation's over. I can end it. So what you'll do here is you'll click on this orange button, right? That go ahead and archives the conversation because it's done. Now let's just say that I was talking to Jason here, and he had a question. Let's say you're talking to Jason here, right? And you're talking to him on customer service. But then Jason starts asking some very technical questions, maybe about investing, or maybe he's asking questions that indicate he may want to purchase something. He or she may want to purchase something. Now, depending on how you're set up in this, if you're set up to receive setups, you can go ahead and do the set. If you're not going to be doing the set, or it's not something you're comfortable with, don't do the set. But what you'll do is you'll just transfer this. And actually, for a text message, that's all I would do. I wouldn't try to do a set or anything. I would just assign the conversation. You can click it and then decide who you want to assign the conversation to. So I can assign it to Jason. I can assign it to Diane. I can't obviously assign it to myself because I'm already part of the conversation. But again, done with Jason's conversation, so we can archive that. Going over here to unassigned conversations, these are conversations where somebody has responded, like I said, to the automatic campaigns, and nobody's responded back to him. So again, here it is. Hey Fred, just sent an email account, trying to get them to check it. And the email essentially tries to get them back logged in. And he responded back right here. Okay, so before you can, or actually you can start, as soon as you start texting back to him, it's going to automatically assign you the conversation. And that's something, if you can assign it to somebody else, or you can just automatically claim it. But if you send a text, it automatically claims it for you. So we can go ahead and respond to Fred here, and then we'll go ahead and get the conversation. Oh, let's see. That's okay. Did you get the email? And you know what? We're not going to end this conversation. This is actually a good one to show you, because I want to verify with Fred that he got my email. Because the only reason he's getting this automatic text is because we've reached out to him via phone. He's also been sent an email, and he's not responding back. So that's why he got this text message, because we're trying to get a hold of him. So I'm going to go ahead and send him that. And as you can see, it automatically left the unclaimed open conversations, and he is now in my conversations. Okay, and that's how you use Fix Your Funnel. These other buttons and stuff, you're not going to have to really worry about. The only things you need to do is the conversations that you have open, or unclaimed conversations coming from automatic ones. Now, you don't have to worry about all the conversations that are unclaimed, because some of these might be sales questions, or for the sales staff, or for Jason, or for somebody in particular. That doesn't mean you have to respond to them all. So when you're going through them, just kind of look and see it doesn't pertain to you. If it doesn't, then just ignore it and move past it, or assign it to the person that it belongs to after you talk to them. But otherwise, just kind of let it be, because we check it as well, and the rest of the team checks it, so you don't have to automatically do that. So there, and then that's how you do that. And then pretty much that's really all you have to worry about. Like I said, the dialer and then the messenger. And then if we can go to the apps, so let's just say, like I had said, that you need to have a decent internet connection if you're going to be making the phone calls through your computer. If you don't have it hooked up to a landline, like through an Ethernet cable, there's, it may or may not work. So you can test that out, but you'll find out real quick because when I was originally using this, I didn't use it through landline, and people would tell me they had a hard time understanding me. So that's just, keep that in mind. So the Chrome extension, that's right there. Android app, iPhone app, if you have whichever ones you have of those. And there you go. You can download it. It's free, and it opens up like any other app. And when you're dialing your calls, it's going to be the same thing as text messaging on your phone or dialing your calls. You're going to click calls. You're going to dial your phone number. It'll give you the option to record the call prior to you dialing. Once you've dialed, it won't let you. And then what number it's coming from, which there's only one number that we have, so you'll have to select the number that's available, and then have your conversation just like you would on a phone. So the app is pretty simple to use. If you have questions about any of that, just let us know. But otherwise, that is using your Fix Your Funnel dialer as well as text messaging.